I'm going to show you how to get an S rank in the Eliminate Cinder Carla mission of Chapter 5 in Armored Core 6. So first, let's look at the build and I'll explain it. I'll show you the run I did of when I got it. So in order to do this, what I prefer is the Gatling guns with the stun needle launchers on the back. You want dual stun needle launchers to be able to stun the boss whenever she gets close to you or gets, messes up. You can get a big hit, a big stun on her. And then other than that, you just have as much AP as you can possibly carry, whatever you have available to you, to have a max AP with this, just to be tanky. And the only specialty thing I have is the gills, and that comes from Depths 2 in Chapter 4. So that was this mission right here. Just find it. It's in a chest. I don't have a video for where it's at, but it was, you hit a dead end, and then it had you turn back around, and there's a side room. I think that's where it was, or something like that. So that's that. Other than that, that is all you'll need in order to do this, at least how I did it. So now let's go ahead and go through the run, and I'll show you how it went, and we'll talk about it a little bit at the start, and then I'll just play it out. All right, so to get an S rank in Armored Core 6, it's a factor of score and time and damage taken and ammunition used. So you want to go as fast as you can. You want to get as much bonus pay as you can without losing time, and you want to take as little damage as possible, and you want to use as little ammo as possible. So in this one, we don't actually have to fight Snail. We can ignore him. So we go around the side, just go right past him, and we just follow along this wall that you see me going on. We get to the end, and that's all we got to do for this first part. We just want to go as fast as we can through this. And then at the end, I'm just going to kind of talk ahead here what you're going to see in a bit as we play this out. At the end, you go down in this hole, door locks, and you got to fight a bunch of electric enemies. You can just see where I position and try to copy about how I did it. But you can do it any which way you want. The main point is just try to take as little damage as possible and get through it as fast as reasonably possible to get through the trap area. And then after that, we have to fight the boss. And so the main goal here is getting to the Carla chatty fight as fast as you can, but also as consistently as you can, because this whole S rank just revolves around killing them first try and killing them without losing a totally insane amount of HP. I mean, you can lose a lot of HP and still get an S rank as long as you go fast enough. So it's really like going fast and just getting it first try. So you want to minimize your resets and just get it through you get to the final boss every single time. So then I'm just going to kind of talk ahead about the final boss. So I have a guide for the final boss in the description of this video if you want a more detailed guide on how to beat this dual boss fight. But the TLDR version of it is, with this build at least, you just want to play around one of the pillars and use the pillars to block the missiles. If you don't, you're going to get stun locked constantly by missiles, take 10,000 damage potentially in a single burst. It's extremely annoying. The missiles are there. You can't dodge them frequently enough out in the open to where you no matter what, get stun locked eventually. So you have to use the pillars. The AI does not know how to fight around the pillars at all. So they'll run into walls, they'll get stuck and everything, and you can just kind of jump around and shoot at them, then missiles fly out, you run behind a pillar. If she gets too close, you use both the stun needles at the exact same time and just instantly stun her and do like 4,000 damage. So that's really, really helpful if she gets too close. And you're going to ignore Chatty. You're just going to fight Carla around a pillar while looping around trying to dodge all the missiles from Chatty. And then once she's dead, Chatty's pretty easy. You just fly over him, shoot Gatling guns, and maybe get him with stun needles and stuff. But you'll see how I did it. It was pretty straightforward and easy. So I'm just going to let this finish playing out, and hopefully it's able to help you out, guys. So how I did this here, if you copy roughly how I did it here with the setup, hopefully that'll get you an S rank on the Eliminate Cinder Carla mission in Chapter 5 of Armored Core 6.
At least stay for dessert, tourist! control center is locked out.
Let me, Chief. I'll take us over the finish line. Inheriting privileges. Owner, Cinder Carla. Activating perimeter protocol. Silo propulsion vector locked. All systems locked out.